Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Arlington Weekly News. We have a great edition today. I'm Daniel Pineda.
I'm Miriam Gennari.
I'm Miriam Gennari. No, Rich Misavni, I'm sorry.
Rich, you forgot. Well, we have a great edition. News, then we go to our own Nort Beckerman, and he has a Brain Healthy Minute, another edition of his Brain Healthy Minute. CBB, Rich in his reviews, seniors, and then our own Miriam has an interview today, right?
Outstanding interview. George Mason University.
Yes, with Tony and Dan?
Yes.
Great. Well, before we start, Arlington Weekly News is available at www.youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News. So please visit us there at the Arlington Weekly Newscast. For the first time since the Arlington Police was formed in 1940, Arlington County has gone 2 consecutive years without a homicide. The last homicide in Arlington County occurred on March the 14th in 2010.
The County Board today approved an affordable housing program, revising Buckingham Village 3. The arrangement made by county commits 48 apartments of affordable residential units instead of for sale condominiums. The apartments are included in the ambitious public-private partnership to preserve affordable housing and the historic character of one of the county's most iconic garden apartment neighborhoods. For more information on the project, visit county website and read the staff report from the County Board's March 13, 2012 meeting.
And Arlington County stands to lose $100,000 in road maintenance funds as a possible punishment for a contentious environmental lawsuit. County officials filed a lawsuit against the state and federal governments. The dispute began when the county sued in federal court to block a proposal for high occupancy toll lanes along I-395. Arlington dropped its lawsuit when the state abandoned the project in February 2011. However, the legal action strained the county's relations with Richmond, and the House has passed its version of the budget with the $100,000 cut intact. But the Senate has not passed its budget or the House plan. Lawmakers will meet in the special session to craft a spending plan. It remains to be seen whether Arlington will lose the $100,000. Miriam?
Do you know someone or some place that exemplifies commitment to environmental sustainability? Then you can nominate them for the Green Patriot Award. This Arlington Award recognizes a person, business, or an organization that has improved civic life and sustainability in Arlington. Nominations are due by March 30th. For questions, email sustainu, that's SUSTAINU @gmu.edu, or TANDARW7 @gmu.edu. Or you can call 703-993-9817. Green Patriot Award winners will be recognized at Earth Week's Community Fair on Sunday, April 22nd.
So Miriam, you have someone to nominate?
I already have.
Well, an Arlingtonian who celebrated St. Patrick's Day by running ended up winning a marathon for the 6th time. Michael Wardian won the men's race in the First SunTrust Rock and Roll USA Marathon and Care First Rock and Roll USA Half Marathon last Saturday. The 37-year-old finished the race in 2 hours, 26 minutes, and 35 seconds. The Rock and Roll Marathon, formerly known as the National Marathon, is 26.2 miles long. Wardian has won the event 5 times before. This is now his 6th win. Congratulations goes out to Mr. Wardian.
Indeed.
That's amazing.
That's fantastic. And now the weather may be warming up, but when it gets cold again, ice skaters will be in for a treat. The ice skating rink at Pentagon Row will now open in October, 1 month earlier than normal. In addition, by fall of 2013, rink managers will have completed several improvements, including an expansion of the rink by 40 feet, new amenities in the surrounding plazas, and some landscape and renovations. The last day to skate this spring was March 18th. Sorry you missed it.
Yes.
And now for Nort Beckerman's Brain Healthy Minute.
I'm Nort Beckerman, the Brain Health Coach. There is probably nothing more frightening to people over 50 than what they consider to be the inevitable decline of their cognitive skills as they age, particularly memory. and the possibility of ending up with some form of dementia. With aging comes a change in lifestyle, in the things that we do and don't do, how we care for ourselves, and some concern about our cognitive abilities. We as a society have bought into the myth that aging produces a decline in cognitive ability. Accepting a decline in cognitive ability will ultimately generate a loss of purpose, the need for care, a lack of productivity, and dependence on others. Normal aging has nothing to do with a decline in cognitive ability. In fact, living a brain-healthy lifestyle should produce an increase in cognitive ability with age. It's the care and support of the brain-body system that is critical to maintaining and improving cognitive ability as we age. I'm Nort Beckerman, the Brain Health Coach. I'll see you next time for a Brain Healthy Minute.
And thank you to our own Nort Beckerman. He does such a great job with his Brain Healthy Minute, doesn't he?
And I need it.
Yes. Well, now on to our CBB stories for this week. Art Fest, a week-long celebration of the arts, starts this week. You can view and buy art, attend workshops, and yes, even watch free entertainment. It runs from March the 23rd to the 30th and will be at the Fort Smith Park on North 24th Street. Visit www.arlingtonartstarlins.com for more information.
Thank you. And on Wednesday, March 28th, Arlington parents and community members are invited to the next update on More Seats for More Students capacity planning process. Staff will present the outcomes of the March 21st school board work session, review the capacity planning process to date, and provide information about the next steps in the development of the capital improvement plan for the spring. The meeting will be held from 7 to 8:30 at the Washington Lee High School auditorium. Simultaneous translation service will be provided. For more information for these and other Arlington Public Schools events, visit apsva.us.
And now more CBB stories. Greenbrier Learning Center is looking for volunteers for their summer camp program, Learning Rocks. This summer's camp is for rising 3rd to 8th graders from low income. Arlington homes. This year's theme is Greenbrier Olympians. In it to win it. Volunteers are needed to monitor the daily enrichment activities, act as reading buddies, and support staff during weekly pool time, as well as going on field trips around the DC metro area. Summer program hours are July the 2nd through July the 6th from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. July 9th through August the 9th, 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and August the 10th through August the 15th, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Call 703-379-6488 for more information.
And now, Doorways for Women and Families need volunteers for overnight shifts at their domestic violence safe house and family homeless shelter. Volunteers will work from 11 to 7 a.m. Duties include responding to the helpline and helping shelter residents. Volunteers are asked to cover 1 overnight shift per month. Doorways creates pathways out of homelessness and domestic violence by providing safe shelter and housing, life-changing support, services, and community advocacy. Call 703-504-9284 for more information. And now our own Rich Masserby with reviews.
Masabni.
Yeah. Kid doesn't say my name right.
I know. How many years have you worked in Masabni?
25.
It's a cover.
Yeah.
It's
and
a
I
cover.
got the job because of my uncle, Don Hammond.
Oh, really?
He hired me, yeah. The Reston Community Players is celebrating its 45th anniversary. I wasn't aware. Last Sunday I saw I Love You Because. It's closing out this coming weekend. It's a delightful musical love story with 5-piece orchestra. The 6 actors take us through happy and sad relationships, real life. The likable cast includes Joshua Redford, Susan Todd, Tim Adams, and Avi Koravisis. This is a nice show, even though there's just a couple of days left on it. You might want to see it. Reston Community Players, check their website, restonplayers.org, or call 703-476-4500. The next show is April 27, called August. It's a comic tragedy thing. I'm old enough to remember life without video games or cell phones or emails. In fact, the video game world started in 1970 at a press conference at the Smithsonian American Museum. On March 15, video gaming guru Chris Melanisus, how do you like that, Irish name, was front and center to answer questions about the Smithsonian exhibition, The Art of the Video Games. The exhibit has 80 video games presented through still images and footage. It's a new art, you know. Last year, from February through April 17, they asked, the Smithsonian asked people around the world their opinion, and they got 3.7 million responses. Can you believe that? Anyway, the show will play through September. For more information, check the website at americanart.si.edu or call 202-633-1000. Two of Washington's best actors, Rick Fauché and Nancy Robinette, I've interviewed them both, are starring in Eugene O'Neill's Our Wilderness at the Arena stage in the district, kicking off an O'Neill Festival at Arena. O'Neill is the only comedy that he's done. It's a delightful family-oriented story set in the early 1900s, revolving around a family with 3 teenagers and a young squirt. The story actually focuses on young love and brings back a lot of memories for innocent times. Robinette and Fauché are the mom and pop, and you know, you can't beat them if you know what I'm talking about. They're wonderful to watch as they guide the children through adolescent problems. The innocence and the inexperience of son Richard, played by William Patrick Riley, is so sweet, especially when he spends more time with his love interest, Muriel, played by another cutie pie. She just turned 18, June Schreiner. Charming Kimberly Sheriff plays the aunt. Just a nice show. Allison Lee Cork plays the maid, and she's good too. You know, just nice. Our Wilderness, it'll play through April 8th at Arena. For more info, check 202-488-3300. Check the website, arenastage.org. I was wondering what I was doing going to a puppet show at all places, the Shakespeare Theater Company. Well, after seeing the first one-hour Petrushka show by the creator Basil Twist last Friday evening, I had my own answer. It's amazing how a bundle of cloth and wood, as they put it, can be so real. On the Landsberg stage at 7th Street in E, Northwest, Petrushka and the evil Moor and the lovely ballerina came to life. In fact, I had a little crush on a ballerina, you know. I mean, so what? It's a puppet, you know, you can have everything. The entire audience was caught up watching the drama unfold on the stage, and then later on, the puppeteers took off their black hoods, you know, so that you could see what they're doing. Terrific. I can tell you. I wonder if the ballerina's available. Well, anyway, the box office there is 202-547-1122, or check shakespearetheater.org. Now, Cam Pippett and Nort Beckerman here, my colleagues, were telling me about Brother Usher, which I saw at Signature Theater. It's supposed to be about Rasputin, but it's about, as I'm told by Nort, my colleague who was really into this, that it's about actors, and it's like a play within a play. And sometimes they'll stop the play and then talk about what they're doing, the direction and stuff like that. But it's a musical, and a lot of really well-known local actors in this thing. For example, Natasha Diaz, John Lesko, Aaron Driscoll, and Amy McWilliams are just to name some that are in this show. It's a different show, but it's a lot of interest there. Let me give you some information. The phone number is 703-820-9771, or check signature-theater.org for Brother Russia. And finally, I want to tell you about a Mexican restaurant. You know Andres, Jose Andres. You know Jose Andres? He's got 1 million restaurants downtown. He's crazy about me, by the way. Anyway, OML is an exciting Mexican restaurant in D.C. located at a very busy street, 401 7th Street in the district. But step inside, you're in Mexico. It's one of those, as I said, Jose Andres restaurants, so you can be sure of the authenticity and the quality of the food. On a bustling Friday night, a friend and I went in there, and we were in the capable hands of the manager, Jessica. She and the chefs selected items they thought we should try. People who know OML know that a guacamole bowl made on the table is a must. I mean, it's just wonderful. Another must is a lime juice cooked ceviche, a red snapper with onion and cilantro. And try the baby beets, pickled onions and orange dressing, and oh, just nice. Don't forget the wonderful margaritas, by the way. I didn't forget. In fact, I started off the whole thing that night that way. The rest of it was just a haze. But anyway, for dessert, try the rum cake and, of course, their custard flan. We had a very attentive and pleasant service by the lady server, Yahir. Oh, Mael. It's a great restaurant, you know. Put on your list for destinations. For more information, call 202-628-1005 and check the website at OML.com. It's on the screen. That is it. That is it. Thank you.
Rich.
Thank you, Bill. Next time.
Rich, a lot of difficult names in that
And
those reviews, right?
Yes. Was I blowing them or what?
Well, Miriam.
Not as bad as I blew yours.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Masavni, right?
Yeah. Yeah.